What is up, guys? It's Jake. Just a little bit about myself. I was born in Korea. Seoul, and I lived in Korea for about 12 years. I spent my childhood here. I went to middle school and high school and university in Canada, Toronto. That's where all of my teenage life happened. It was a really good experience, and that's where I learned to speak English. It was just a whole lot of good experience, met a lot of great people. That's a little bit about myself and how I was able to speak English like this. What I want to talk about is because I came back to Korea when I finished university. In middle of that, I went to serve in the army in Korea, because in Korea, military service that you need to do in Korea for about 2-3 years. Right now, I think it's about like not even 2 years. That's kind of when I went out to the world. That's kind of when I lived in this Korean society for the first time, and it was all when I was all grown up. I studied music. I studied music when I was in Canada since middle school. I did cello, saxophone, music theater, singing, vocal. I did some like musical training too, with like dancing and acting. I tried everything, and I really loved it. And that's where my artistic, creative instincts, that's where I discovered that, and I've been just working hard at that since then. Yeah, so I've been trying a lot with music. I've been trying a lot with, that path. When I came to Korea, everything just kind of made sense. And one of the things, it was so different for me from Canada and Korea, was that when I came to Korea, the music industry was very small. You couldn't really get into that society unless you went to school and you knew somebody, or it was very social based. You basically had to know someone who was in that industry to get into that industry. And so it was very tough for me, and very difficult for me to get into that. And you know still, I don't have any connection with music and people in that industry. Nothing helped, and I was lost. And that's when I started YouTube, and that's where I started, posting my music covers and singing, and experimenting with YouTube. What I want to say is that in Canada, what I see from my friends, and what I see from my friends in Canada, and who are my colleagues, they're all doing their own thing as, a vocal coach, or they're doing lessons, or they do daily gigs and daily concerts and things like that. There are gigs, but people don't go to casual bars and enjoy a beer and listen to somebody. And there are a lot of gigs and places you can perform, and places that they consider music as a job, and musician as a job, and people can make a living out of it, I think. But in Korea, there are no platform like that. There are no concerts that are small. It's all big, and you have to be famous in order to, make some money. Not a lot of money, but just to make some money, you gotta be, known in a TV show, or, have your own big YouTube channel or something like that. So it's very hard to get into that scene. And that's how Korea is right now. And people are saying, it's getting better. You gotta wait for your opportunity, you gotta be lucky. But a lot of people give up on the way, and a lot of people can't hold on to it anymore. So they go into something different. They find their own way, Or one other option is do a small, part-time jobs and stuff, and just keep on holding on to music, but basically there's no progress with music. It's really sad situation, and feel really I don't feel good about this situation in Korea, because I'm a musician myself, I'm a singer myself, and I make music too, and I let my music out, but things that fall into my pocket is just like $20, $30, even smaller than that, every month. I think you cannot think about money, because we all need money when we're living, and it's a very important part of making a living. And I don't think there's a good platform for that in Korea. Only the ones who are up there, only the ones who were, who got popular, who got famous, who got popular by a TV show, or who got popular by some output, only gets a lot of support from fans, a lot of support from companies. A true fact, and it's something I can't do anything about, and it's just it's something that Korea is keep working on, I think. And I know that a lot of people have some opinions about this. I just wanted to talk about this because I wanted you guys to know what the situation is with music in Korea, and that it's hard, but we can't do anything about it until we find some right company, or someone who's gonna help, or some big audition or big show that's coming up, and we get to be part of that. We gotta just wait for that. And these days there are no big auditions as well, so it's very difficult, actually, very difficult. But people find their ways, and I found my way through video editing. I was into videos, I was into film from a very long time, and I started my YouTube channel and doing all my YouTube stuff too, and I'm trying to find my way with video as well, because that's where I feel second love for. And a lot of people in Korea, a lot of musicians in Korea, I think, are doing this too. They thought music was all that they can do, but we gotta make a living out of it, but we can't, so we find another path, and we go into something that we consider our second love, and we just do that. I think a lot of people feel the same, not just music, but when we're doing something that we love, we have something that we love and what we want to do, but a lot of people hesitate, and a lot of people have doubts and fear of, what if I, not do well? What if this doesn't go the way I want, or doesn't succeed? And sometimes I think that you gotta let go of that, and you gotta be confident with what you love. And sometimes holding on can also mean it's gonna come to you someday. And I'm hoping for that, but I can't always be hoping, I gotta make a move and do something that I can make a living out of. So that's kind of what the dilemma is right now, I think, with a lot of people. So people out there who are struggling because they're musicians and they're singers, or any art form they're having trouble, I just want to say you are not alone. I am here, and I wonder what the situation is like in other countries as well. So leave a comment down below what's happening in your world with music or any art form that you are interested in right now, or what you're doing. I think I think this is a dilemma with a lot of not just music but art in general. So let me know in the comments down below what the situation is. I'll be so happy to know what it's like. Just know that you're not alone, and this is what's happening in Korea. And I had trouble because I lived in Canada, and in coming into this society, it was very different and very difficult. But now I got used to it, and I think I can hold on. And I want to say, don't give up. Don't give up, because I'm not gonna give up, and I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on so you can hold on too. So I just wanted to say that. That's my rant of the day. Bye!